If you are considering starting an LD-only account, now might be the best time to start. Not only do we have some great new LDs coming up in the next banner that will be absolute beasts in certain dungeons, but we're also getting an LD selector. I'm Shrike, like, comment, and subscribe for more gacha content. Let's dive in. So let's touch base a little bit about my own LD journey. Ember Trek, I've cleared up until the final boss. I can't get her though, it's such a pain. I was finally able to participate in Ethernet Rally and was able to clear the first floor and collect some nice rewards. I would really like it if each of those teams always had an LD option. It wouldn't be hard. Light for one, dark for another, and both for the third. Then switch up the other colors. Feels bad when I can't even participate. As for the module bosses, I've managed to get to Terramaton 4, Doki Doki Hell 3, and Aurora is my worst since I don't have Lily, only Hell 1 there. I cracked Nico Nana Inferno using this team. The all-star of my recent progression has definitely been Artisans. I can't stress enough the difference those little shields make, and I'm still stuck in Hell for the rest of the shell bosses. But that's where these new characters come in. This new SSR is a dark element, and what she's going to do is AoE strip and then defense break. On the same skill, I know. No longer will we need to use Yelly as our defense breaker. We can finally build her for damage. And finally, we have a strip. Other than Yelly's very small chance, which isn't even on her ultimate, so it won't be useful for a Terramaton. That's right, Plume is going right into Terramaton Inferno to strip that immunity off and defense break him before your Lilium can nuke him down. I don't have Shadow Sania, and I've been curious if she could dot him down all by herself without the help of Fangus, since we can't use him, but Plume would even go in that team. She will be literally our only other unit with any kind of strip, let alone an AoE, and not to mention it's tied to her ultimate. And outside of that, she'll just be a great opener everywhere. PvP, she may even find a home in Doki Doki teams. I really feel like despite all the questionable decisions XD is making overall, they are doing right by the LD-only players. All 2 of us. We were missing a lot of important pieces, especially free-to-play ones, and they just keep adding them. The next one we need, if you guys are listening, is an LDSR dot character, a Fangus replacement, and then an AoE damage dealer so we have another option besides Messiah. I mean, he's still decent, but he's struggling to clear waves from me in Doki Doki. I think he's due a power creep. And the SR that will be on Plume's banner might even be better than her. Okay, not really, but she is great. She has a passive aura that gives attack up, but it nerfs healing while she's on the field. But that's fine with Valerian, since she balances, not heals. And with enough shields from Kachi the Guard or Artisans, you shouldn't need heals in Doki Doki anyway. That's right, she's a Doki Doki unit. And that's due to her ultimate. See, the mobs in Doki Doki have a ridiculously high damage reduction unless they're hard CC'd, and that's a small list. You've got freeze, stun, sleep, and taunt, and maybe one more, I can't remember. But up until this new character, the only way we had to hard CC these mobs was taunts with Vice, which we love our Vice, but he's not the most reliable. Plus, if he's built for accuracy, then he really can't take the hits that are coming for him because he's taunting everyone. And if he's built tanky, then he'll be missing crucial taunts and your runs won't be reliable. But enough delaying. Hizuki has an AoE Petrify on her ultimate, a hard CC, which unlike everyone's favorite Doki Doki unit, Kaz, you can't accidentally wake them up from with an errant basic attack. This is huge. Her being an SR means it'll be really simple to max out her most important skills, whichever has accuracy and speed, and most definitely the cooldown on her third skill. Plus, by this point, I'm doing pretty well with Tofu's. Most of my units are maxed, having far less to build than those foolish RGB players. And as time goes on, I'll just have a bigger and bigger stockpile of them. And that's not all. Starting at the end of September, we're getting a new event that will reward us with an LD selector. A selector. And the only current LD not available to choose from is Yelly. That's why this is the best time to start a new LD account if you were on the fence before. Reroll for your Yelly or Messiah, choose Lily for the selector as most people will do, grab both of these new units, and you've just set yourself up with a fantastic start. But let me know in the comments if you're considering the challenge, or if you already have. I'm curious if there's anyone out there that has cleared all the Infernos with only LDs. But with that being said, I'm gonna fly. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.